past 100 years, we've come a long way. Whether it was the invention of the jet engine, the electric can opener, or the cell phone, these innovations have shaped our lives in extraordinary ways. But what about concrete pavement? Over the past 100 years, what have we learned about this incredible building material?
Fundamentals of placing concrete pavement are still the same as they were 100 years ago, but we've made a lot of advances in the equipment that we use, and it's allowed us to be a lot more efficient in our production and placement and also the quality. We also have started using dowel bars, and that has allowed load transfer across the concrete pavement panels and reduce the damage that trucks can do to the pavement. We also use fly ash now. Fly ash is a waste product that we've been able to integrate into concrete pavement, and it also creates a lot of benefit, especially in parts of Colorado and Wyoming where we need to mitigate materials-related distresses.
In the past 100 years, we've seen concrete used to construct many of our city streets, state highways, the U.S. interstate system, and our airports. Concrete became the standard of our country's highway transportation system, improving the efficiency of vehicle traffic and helping to boost commerce in U.S. cities coast to coast.
And then when the interstate system came along, it really connected the entire country and allowed people and goods to travel from coast to coast and get people the goods that they needed in order to live their daily lives. Many of the concrete roads that were built in Colorado and Wyoming were built almost 100 years ago, especially in the cities. One example of that is in Fort Collins, where about 8 miles of road were built in the 19-teens, 1920s. And they were designed to support a Model T, and now are carrying a lot of the heavy truck traffic that we see traveling through a lot of our cities. In 1990, Roger Krempel, who is a former public works director with the city of Fort Collins, did a study to get a better feel for how the city's roads had performed over time. And he found that there was not much maintenance done on those roads, very minor, and that they were performing extremely well over the lifetime.
Krempel evaluated 8.5 miles of concrete pavement roads, totaling 31.5 lane miles in Fort Collins, constructed between 1916 and 1927.
So when the roads in Fort Collins were originally built, the cement content in the mix was a lot higher than it is today, and they were using 630 pounds of cement. Now we're more in the range of closer to 500 pounds of cement in our mixes. The costs have changed over time, as you would expect with all products. At the time the roads in Fort Collins were built, the cost was about $2 to $3 a square yard to construct the concrete pavement. In reviewing the costs incurred by the city of Fort Collins beginning in 1970 through 1997, the asphalt maintenance costs increased dramatically. And what we found from that is that concrete pavement is about 80% less expensive to maintain than asphalt pavement. And that's also led to some decisions by other communities to build concrete pavement based on those maintenance costs.
In 27 years, Fort Collins saw a 10.5% increase in their annual asphalt maintenance costs, and Weld County opted to use concrete instead of asphalt to pave County Road 49 because of the rising cost of asphalt construction, costs that had been rising 10% each year.
Based on the tools that we have available now and evaluations of all those older pavements, we've been able to kind of refine our pavement designs and optimize them to be more economical.
It is certainly evident that concrete pavement can last 100 years in Fort Collins, but it has also shown that it can stand the test of time in cities all across the state of Colorado and Wyoming. Which one of your roads will be the next 100-year-old concrete pavement?